So yes, welcome back to Blueprints. As I probably continue to lose my mind again, since I dip here and there a little bit into streams for a few seconds, especially when it is Blueprints, only a few seconds. I already saw like a few things and I was like, oh my god. You know, I'm basically at a point where I say like I make progress and then I see like a few seconds of someone's stream and then I go like, okay, seems like I'm still like in the first 20% of this game. Of course, only subjectively. But it gives you this feeling. And don't get me wrong, I like that the game is doing that. I like that the game is going on and then gives you more puzzles and deeper secrets to find. I like it because it makes this game so worthwhile to play. And everybody's, like every single gamer's playthrough of this game is gonna be different. The red thread that you have to go through to finish the game is the same for everybody, but the way there is different. Well, I would say we do the tool shed. Okay. So, the metal detector. Don't tell me that watering can. The first time you enter each green room, use water to gain diamonds. Is this the function of the kitchen? Is this the function of the kitchen? To fill this watering can? I think that is the thing I was always wondering. Unbelievable. Like, after 20 sessions in this game, I get a new special item. What? It's crazy. I'm not sure if I actually can go down here completely. I can't see. No. No. It's quite interesting. I think I know why this is. Yeah, I think I know. Yay. The game without music, but the game with music. But not always. Well, let's put down the spare room. The nook, the parlor. I'll take the parlor. So let's see what the boxes are saying. This statement appears on another box. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. So it's the blue box, because this is true, this is true, this is a lie. The blue box is not empty. Nice. This is still bothering me. Stack and tag, that's an S in parlor. I'm still struggling with this here. Father. Where are you, Father? Here. That is a repetition. See? This bothers me. I kind of think I understand. No, actually we saw it that only one letter per room. One letter per room, but it is just difficult to tell which letter. There must be another rule set to this. Somehow. I will ignore this for the moment. I could put down the storeroom. That wouldn't be the worst idea. The closet is also very interesting. But I will put down the storeroom since I upgraded the storeroom for 10 coins. Which is a lot. Also, since I now know that I can shatter vases with a sledgehammer, I should also keep this in mind. I just wish I could like do runs faster. Should I already put down security here? I think I should do this. Like, especially since I have the gem. Okay. Also, here, monitors. Let me open my screenshot folder because it actually showed me okay, it's these two and it's this where my cursor is on. That monitor was with a circle, but it was also like crossed out. So here, this one, and I think that's the office, but there's a circle drawn on the paper, so I assume we need to put down the office somehow. Interesting. Look at this here. So basically that is the camera in security recording us from behind. But notice how there's a black point on this one, basically here. But there's also a black point there, like here. Which is strange. This is not actually the only one with the black point. This one also has a black point there. Could just be a graphic thing. But yeah. Since I see this here, I can make maybe the assumption, yeah, there might be that I need the boiler room. Oh well. So much music. What did we discover? We discovered something about the furnace. I remember that. Like something about red rooms, something about furnace. I remember that we had something with furnace. Then of the fifth arena area era. Laundry room needs boiler room. Grotto boiler room. I don't remember, but I'm definitely not going to put down the furnace. The furnace makes sense to be put down. The furnace is good to put down, but only if outside we have the bunker, which basically negates this negative. I actually will put down this. Sniffer. Re-sniffer. What are you selling? The sledgehammer. Very good. The magnifying glass. I had a suspicion that we most likely could create this burning device and need it below. But the thing is, I currently cannot access the lower part of the mansion. So I don't really see a reason to get the magnifying glass. I will get the sledgehammer. I wonder if I should get the running shoes or the sleeping mask. The sleeping mask only works in bedrooms. I will get the running shoes. And for some strange reason, I only paid half of that. I guess it's 50% off today. Since that is the case, I get the sleeping mask. And that would mean that I can also get the magnifying glass. Okay, nice. Yeah, because today is day 20. And tomorrow is also 50% off. Okay. Not a bad haul. I kinda need the kitchen. I need the kitchen, but I also need to go back to the entrance hall. Apparently we cannot slam anything with the sledgehammer in here. The den. Now it's interesting to see what you can break with the sledgehammer. Not this kind of vase, which is weird. Okay. The bedroom. I don't really feel like to put down the... let's put down the bedroom. This gives me 2 steps. So much music. I really should put up music. Here we go. Oh, this actually doesn't lead down. Okay, let's just put something down first. The pantry or the nursery? Or the corridor? Let's put down the pantry. And I completely ignored that I can also... Spread gems in each green room. Which is dumb, because I don't have any green rooms so far. There's my kitchen that I need. Shit. Not the wisest decision. Let's go back. I don't think I will actually find anything in the entrance hall with the vases. It would be nice. Oh, and they stay destroyed. That I didn't notice. Huh, interesting. Interesting that those stay destroyed. Yeah, what do I get? I'm going to put down the hallway. Mostly because I know I can get this for free. And that is not a bad haul. 2 dice, I'm sorry. And I cannot shatter this vase. Can I shatter this vase though? Also not. I wonder if this was exclusively for the entrance hall. What do we get here? Damn, son. That is not the best choice. Fudge. E. Okay, it was already filled with water. I feared it wouldn't. So, that's good. More dice. Wow. Now I have 4 dice. Dungeon dice, monster? Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. The chapel. Or the observatory. As much as I hate the chapel, it would be the smarter idea to put it down. Yeah. Today I get a lot of coin. It's kind of perplexing. Let's see where we can go here. Boudoir or billiard room. This is a guaranteed gem. This is either security key card, silver key, keys, and it would go up. I actually want to go down here. So, yes, it's actually less rewards. It's also not the most efficient, since this is like a specific room that is related to another room. Can I smash this? No. You know, I'm really looking around now to basically use the sledgehammer on anything. Yay! Would you like a letter you already possess? No. Keep your letters to yourself. Also cannot, yeah. Oh, game. Why? Why do you want to do this? I want to redraw. Ooh. 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 Oh, oh. There's one thing that I have not yet understood. Like, here's the thing. I understand how the boiler room works. I get it. It also distributes power in 3 directions. I get that as well. But what I don't yet understand is, do the rooms that are connected to the boiler room, like right the next room, do they need these vents from the boiler room to actually transfer the energy in that direction? That I'm not sure. And I am also not sure if I actually have established that knowledge last time and I forgot. Let's think about the boiler room. I could put down the boiler room. I could put down the boiler room, but it would only go in certain directions. Next question is, does it work on just straight lines? Or can you do like... Okay, let's ask myself, boiler room. Okay, so boiler room. Who needs the boiler? Well, the laundry room certainly has one thing that needs the boiler room. What else? The aquarium can use the boiler room, if I remember correctly. Then we have the pump room that would need the boiler room. Okay. If I put it down now, like this, then if I put it down like this, I need to understand how this room is laid out. Okay, then the complicated door would lead to a wall, right? Yeah. I think this is a... I'm going to risk this for the idea of like, well, I want to try it out and see. So first and foremost, we want to actually open this door. Which gives me a lot of positive choices and good choices. There is a dark room, the lavatory, which is at this moment completely useless. The dark room would, well, give me a chance at placing down something random. The closet would give me guaranteed. But it would be smarter to put down the dark room. Lights out. Let's see. We cannot see what we are drafting, so... You know, I hate this. I hate this. And the worst part is this. The absolute worst part is this. I was standing here and was contemplating what to put down. And I was like, if I put down the dark room, I have a feeling that this will increase the chance of red rooms. And then I stood here and I saw like, okay, 2 use like gems, 1 is free. Let's put down the free. And the moment I clicked on it, I was like, oh god, it's going to put down the furnace, isn't it? And of course it did. God fucking damn it. Right, this room also has the boiler. Why do I think that we need to activate the boiler room for this to douse the fire? Okay, maybe, just maybe, this might be a good thing. So we need to direct our energy in this direction. And here we are again in the boiler room, because now everything is reset and I have to do everything again. Fun. I think maybe I don't. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully this is still running. This is not running at all. Okay, before I run, I'm going to run back and forth. The setting is already correct. I already pressed the activate button, so let's just do this. I don't need to open this. This is already opened. I don't need to direct this to this side because behind this door is a wall. So we do not care. Yeah, but we still don't care about that. Let's see, this also provides energy, but I also need to provide energy from here. So I need to do this. Do I need to do this? I mean, this was already running. There we go. This actually wasn't necessary. This now provides energy there. Now how is this going to work? How is this going to work? Okay, I need this to work. Therefore, I need this to work. I guess this is the setting I need. Yeah. Oh look, it didn't take me like 500 years to actually do this room. Congratulations to me, I guess. Okay, so now this works. This is providing energy towards that direction. That is what I want. Let's see if I was right. So this now provides energy to this. Fuck. That's it. That's it. You provide me with a single key. Well, that wasn't worth it at all. Experiencing the penalty for sleeping so long. My neck is super sore. I'm sorry to hear that. You can actually massage your own neck. You just need one hand. Put it on your neck. Put, like... What is it called? The lower part of your palm? Like that. Against the side of your neck. And then do like a squishing motion. So you're basically like squeezing the muscle between the back and the side of your neck, on the back side of your neck. Do that, your entire neck, and then do the other side. Okay, that didn't help us at all. So you can provide energy in this direction. I don't think we need energy in this direction, but we can try it. I suppose I should try that. It's like, yeah, that's the interesting part. You can massage like most of your body yourself. So let us provide the energy to this side. Why this side? I have a suspicion that the security might have something for me. At least I want to try it. There we go. Don't want to go back into the chapel, sadly. Sadly. Let's put down a room before I leave the chapel. Here's the aquarium. And I actually want to go back. Did I pick up? Yes, I did. If I go there, I would lose less steps. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 minus 0, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6. It would be exactly the same, so it doesn't matter. Okay, then you basically go here. Okay, I see this contraption, which is to the boiler room, but it's not active. In other words, this would confirm what I thought. It must connect in a straight line to where the boiler room is delivering energy. In other words, the boiler room only provides energy for this and for this. Actually, for this. Actually, it is not. Because the furnace worked. So it is dependent on the rooms. It is dependent on rooms. Now is the question, which rooms do provide this transfer of energy and which don't? I feel like the brown ones don't provide this, but everything that is blue or red, potentially even yellow, do. I'm going to make breakfast now. Bon appetit? I also should do this. Down to low. And the offline mode. And in. Me. Also, Angie, I hope you are doing more fine every day now. Staff services, special orders. I will go back to demanding the shovel. Yep. Here we go. I will continue this in like 2-3 minutes. Give me 2-3 minutes and I will be back. Thank you. And I'm back. There we go. Okay. Let's see, Mr. Freeman, where we are going today. Mr. Freeman. Okay. This one definitely has that. And it is a blue room. This is a yellow room, but this one doesn't have it. Here we have another blue room, but this one actually doesn't have it. Huh. Okay. Yeah. We want now to proceed here. I cannot smash that vase. That is the letter that I usually see. Cannot smash this one. That's pretty mean. This is pretty mean because I could put this down here. But that also means that I need to find a utility closet. Because the utility closet would basically open all the doors to this. I put this down. That is interesting that I actually get access to it. There's the crown. So this is a complete new room to me. Uh-huh. Okay. Card. Here. I cannot reach this crown. Security guards. A piece of paper. Dearest children. Dearest children. The pieces are in place and all rigid cogs have been greased. However, if our ambitious plans are to succeed, we must strike this Tuesday. The routine changing of the guard personnel on the first of each month means the opportunity we have created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 royal guards stationed at Learson Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of the traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white-gloved guards. A white-gloved guard striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us the precious extra minutes it would take your group to execute that task on their behalf. However, that also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us, may the black skies shield us. May our fathers be proud of us. In arms, your faithful soldier, Pharaoh. Okay. Well, in every guard we do not know. These guards are, but since there are only 2, I assume those are the black. Okay, so... okay, so I guess we need to turn everything red? Or everything golden, but I don't think golden works. So every button on the outside works as a reset button. Okay. Huh? I see. Okay. The question is, what do I need to do? So here's the thing. I think I need to turn everything red because I cannot turn red into yellow. I can also not turn red into black. Now I have everything red, but... Oh, okay. It worked the way I thought. Okay, we get another allowance token. Okay. It's interesting. Why is the game keep giving us allowance tokens to start the day with gold? So we have this information. We have the information about the guards that were bribed, wearing black gloves. This is a representation of the crown, which had rubies on it. They stole the rubies from the crown. Does this room have anything else for me? I don't really see anything else in this room that I feel like is going to tell me something. I cannot interact with anything here. I cannot reach the crown. I cannot interact with these guys. These guys are tall. Sheesh. I got this. I really don't see anything else. Yeah. Okay, it is at least a little bit of something. Not complaining about that. Nope. Cannot destroy that. Cannot destroy that. Don't think I can destroy anything here. Cannot go up there. No. Okay. Oh, which brings me back to the aquarium, or should I say for the first time into the aquarium in this run. Okay. Ah yes, because the aquarium counts as every color. That's why. Oh, there it is. I was like, what is still... Hi, Bob. There we go. Let's first try here. Evil. Would lose an entire room for that. But I should do it regardless. Yes, I know I'm in a desperate need of the kitchen, but I think I want to put down the gymnasium here. But I first will go in this direction. Cannot use the phone. Not do anything here. It's wonderful because the game now makes you more paranoid. It's great. Yeah, let's first draw a room here. Yes, I should put down the pool. That would be actually a smart idea. Because, no, I cannot change anything in the pump room. Potentially, I can. Yeah, let's put down the pool. Okay, but let's also put down something here. The corridor. It will be here. And let's go into the pool. This automatically opened itself. I hoped for a green room, to be honest. How many? I wish I would know how many. Oh, I have one. There's nothing to gain in the lavatory. But so be it. What is this room? Like, what will this room add for me in any shape or form? This room must have a function to some degree. There must be in some kind of worth to this room. I just can't see it yet. I really don't see. Like, it's just a room. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just a room. Because you're getting paranoid that every room must be something. And then this room exists, which is just a room. Maybe. Maybe. Oh well. Am I going to lose steps through the gym? Or am I proceeding through the corridor? I mean, I'm guaranteed I should do this first. So, cannot smash this. Coast and cost. Not smash this. Hat. Yeah. So. Passageway, the kitchen, or the weight room. Lose half your steps is brutal. Yeah. The Rumpus room, but I cannot actually enter it. By drafting, you will no longer be able to see all three of your potential floor plans, but it would open up multiple ways. Or I end it there and get 2 items. Sure. This is a very bad decision. I have 1 key. I have 1 key. That is not good. Well, some steps at least. That is nice. We did read all of those articles already. She has the swan. That's everything here. Okay, let's see. I cannot use that, it's a security door. Cannot use that, it's a security door. I still don't have a shovel, which is not very helpful. Security door, not a security door. I still don't get it how to make this elevator work. It's not very useful. Okay. That's not where I want to go. That's what I expected. That this is going to eat a key. That makes also very much sense because I'm very high up on the tier level. Am I going to sacrifice this key? If I do, and I get a bad draw, this is the end. No. We are going back. We are going back. We are going into the gym. Hello, gym. Yeah. 2 doors. Let's try this first. Okay. I think I'm going to put down the dining room. Because I also get 20 steps back, at least. Cannot break anything here. Pizza. I see. Oh look, I actually get 30 steps because I have the furnace in my house. Wood-fired pizza, summer truffle sauce smothered in fontina cheese, wild mushrooms and spiced salami, cooked to perfection with just the right amount of char. Sounds delicious. "30 steps. Nice. A bit disappointed about the how what? What? Oh no. First and foremost, you didn't eat the entire pizza, but the worst offense is basically that you left the crust. How dare. That's exactly what I feared. That everything is now going to ask of a key. This sucks, but I should have done this before. Yeah. Oh shit. Well, I'm going to put down my... Sure. This decides if I will proceed or fail. Am I going to put down the mystery room or el biblioteca? It's gonna be the library. Yeah. Where? Not a key. Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we have to order a new book. We read this one. Reread this one. This one we tested and it is nothing new. Either I want this or this. I think I'm going with this. The game is so brutal on this stage. The laundry room. Oh. But there's no guarantee that the energy got transferred from here to the library. Most likely not. This sucks. I also cannot put it down, so it doesn't matter. The workshop it is. I get the battery. This is the same sheet of paper as per usual. Letter S. But this could still be the end of the run. Let's check it if it is the end of the run. 1 second before we do that. Just curious. This would give me the electromagnet, which is not useful. Okay. Interesting. Okay. This would give me the burning glass. Okay. Okay, I can make the burning glass, but Yeah. That just decided that this run is over. Sucks. It's one of the biggest problems when you go to the upper tiers. You need a lot of keys. You need a lot of keys, or you need to be lucky to obtain the lockpick. You need the lockpick, and the metal detector, and potentially the battery to have a good chance at actually opening doors. Still, in the end, I learned what the function of the furnace is. Absolutely garbage. I kind of start to understand the boiler room. Yeah. I wish I had the check-in, because then I could now make that thing there and send it to the next day. Yeah. I also cannot buy any keys or anything. Yeah. Nope. There's nothing to be done here. Sucks, but it is what it is. You know, the interesting part is also like your days are not limited. When they had the demo out, you always had only 3 days. And now, since I played the released version, I could see how it didn't really matter. It didn't actually matter how much people could like find out, because certain things are tied to days, it feels like. And you need like certain stuff to actually get specific things. So, but I also understand that they more or less like feared that people would find out too many things in the demo. I get that. So here's my hope that I get access to the underground again. Would be nice. What do I get? There's my access. Yes. And we instantly go down. Because step 1, hopefully, the entrance is still open. Hopefully. Because it would kind of be annoying. Yes, the entrance is open. Good. Just looking around and hopefully memorize where I can pick up stuff. There's only the note here, and sadly nothing there. Okay, at least I know. Okay, so in the front on the right side, there's the potential for where I need to go anyway. For coins or something like that. Okay. Yeah, I already have that. I really hate when the game actually is playing music. Interesting that I have to actually activate this one again. I hate when the game basically starts to play music, which is not that I dislike the music. It's just then the music goes like hard, like, whoa, I am here. And this will not lead me to anything. And every time the music is not playing, I play my own music, and then it, like, overlaps. Okay, here we are. I put a lot of effort into lowering the water by one step, in the hopes that I can use the boat in their reservoir. Hopefully this worked out. Okay, first, it worked out. Good. Next question is, can I use the boat? Because that... yes, I can. Bro, you don't have a rudder. How does this work? Huh? Okay. It's a Disney ride boat, I guess. Oh, see that? See that? That is an exit there. Gosh, those animations are slow. But did you see it? Like there's an exit. That is good to know. So now I know that it is worthwhile to drain all the water in the reservoir. I assume we have to break through that somehow. Maybe with dynamite, you know. I wonder where I would get dynamite. Smile. Uh-huh. Okay. The thing is, I know where this is leading. This is leading to the gear room, where I cannot do anything here. But the other axis is giving me a control panel. And it is good that I did this, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to access this. Okay, so I have access to this. Question is, can I use this multiple times or only once? I can use it multiple times. Okay, it would not be beneficial to... I need to see where I need to go. So the access to that place is not necessary right now. Now I have access to this. Oh god, it's gonna be one of those puzzles. Huh? Okay, I need exactly to know where this is. So I only get access to a path, 2 empty spaces path. Okay. So if I would do this, then it would be 2 empty spaces path. It would give access to that. If I would do this, then it would give me access to that, which is completely useless. This would be the same, so this here is not necessary at all. So I would basically need to do this twice, then I would go there, and then I would get this, 2 empty spaces and this, which would give me access to that. I can also do this and have 2 empty spaces and this. Okay, so if I go to there, I can go to there. But the question is, how do I get to there? I would get to there if I would do it from there, but that doesn't make sense because there's nothing there. The only other option is there. How do you get there? 2 empty spaces there. Okay, I see. So we are going to do the first thing first. So now my hope is also that so this below has apparently no function at the moment, but there is a chance that we might have to lift this entire contraption up there at some point. So I go over there and then it would be 2 empty space. Yeah, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 Mr. Freeman. Okay. Let's see what we get here. I see a blueprint. Mechanarium. Or Mechanarium? Mechanarium has 1 door for each machine room in your house. Mechanarium has 1 door. There's 1 door for each room for each machine room in your house. Okay. Oh. Hey, I don't have to stitch together the plan that I found before. Okay. There we go. And this explains everything. The foundation room brings the elevator down here, which gives me access to this place. And here's the thing, concealed entrance. That is the boarded up wooden entrance we saw that we couldn't do anything. There's a chance that we can actually open this. My suspicion is the dynamite. This also explains to me this. Cliffside exit. This is the specific exit we see outside where the blue flame is. The question is, can you only open it from the inside? My other suspicion is actually that you need the increased version of the sledgehammer, like the more stronger version of the sledgehammer, so you can break those things. If you can, then we would have basically a permanent access to the underground, which is nice, but only if we can open this door, which is not really a door, but so this is the outside, the access that is boarded up. This here is the staircase in front of the mansion. Which basically means we need to drain all the water out of the fountain to actually have a permanent access to this. Here's the torch chamber, which could bring us to the conclusion that we need the burn device that says like it burns fuses and lights candles. That we potentially need to light up all of these. There must be a possibility to get rid of this. There must be, because here's the thing, you can empty the reservoir, but when you do so, you literally cannot go from here to there. So you need this access. To north. Oh, what? That is that far away? So north lever indicates the north door in the antechamber, which we couldn't interact with at all. That means in its entirety. That means in its entirety, we basically need to go there, use this lever, but the question is it going to be a permanent change or not? If not, then it literally means that you need to do a run where you basically, well, go here in any shape or form down here, activate the lever, go back into the house and go to the antechamber. I hope it is a permanent thing, but considering that every lever that interacts with the antechamber so far was not permanent. Okay, that is good to know. And that's it. It just gives us the entire map. Can't pick up the lamp. Helps to have a lamp. So we go back. Now we go back. Now we go back there and we want access, I think, to this. Right? Let's see. get access there, we need either the access from there or from there. And that doesn't make sense. So we need the access from here. How do we reach this? We need to move this so it's there and then there. Okay. From there. From there to left, so. This is correct. Now we need to go the other way. Smile. Yeah. I wonder how long they developed this game. Like, holy shit. This is so many puzzles interlocked into each other. Yeah. And since you can do this again, you always have to do a very convoluted long way to get here. How annoying. Right asleep, I'm going to get going. Well, thank you, Epitune, for being here. Get some rest if you need to, and have a wonderful day. What is there for it? And we can open this? Yay. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. How long is this path? Okay. Inner sanctum. The heck? Okay. It reveals number 46. Okay. That is surprising. That is definitely surprising. These are fake doors. These are fake doors. Huh. Okay. Yeah. I really have the feeling that this is not gonna be a permanent change. I think. Yeah, don't think so. Don't think this is a permanent change. Um. Very complicated. I wish I could just squeeze through, but I cannot. Yeah. Now we have to go back. Why is the animation here so weird? Like extra slow. So I suspect that we have to light those candles. But yeah, we don't have the device for that. I like how we need, potentially, a device to light candles. You know, as modern times, you need like a device like that. You can't just use matches. It's ridiculous. I guess that's that. The idea is probably to make the underground as accessible as possible. That's why you have like multiple entrances. This up. Thank you. Music is going hard. I need keys. Give me all your keys. every box is black. That's a lie. Every box contains gems, which is also a lie. The statement on one of the other two boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. The statement on one of the other two boxes would be true if you replace the word every with this. This box is black. This box contains gems, which would mean this is a truth, this is a truth, and this would be a lie. Because this is a double lie. Statement on one of the other two boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. And that is actually correct. This box contains gems. There we go. The pantry, the kitchen. The kitchen is actually not that necessary at the moment. And now we are back to silence. So let's make it less silent. Wow, that is horrible. No items. So disappointing. The storeroom, the boudoir, commissary. I mean, I have a lot of coins. Also, I get 50% on everything. Let's do this. Because this is day 21, which I should probably change in my descriptive title. Can I get the... Thank you. So everything is for sale today. Okay. Take the sledgehammer. Definitely. Should take the magnifying glass. Let's see. That is 14. That's 9. So I'll take the magnifying glass. And I take the running shoes, which did cost far less than advertised. Sure. Well, I'll take them all. Apparently, I take them all. This is disappointing. Sure, give me the chapel. Take my money, you greedy room. Could at least give me money back, you know? The bedroom or the observatory? I want to put down the observatory. It's of course not granting me any nice items on its own, but we get A key. Okay. Not the worst. Okay, at least put down the room here. Great hall. Are you kidding me? Can I put down the security? That sucks. Well, I have no choice. I also will go back. Entrance hall. Give me a nice room, please. I said a nice room. Game goes like, no. Yeah, sure, let's put down the cloister and then everything else that you give me is fun. I'm so happy about that. That you gave me the archives. Thank you, game. The bedroom. This. Whatever that is. I will put down the bedroom. Because no thank you. The key. I'll take that. Be nice. Huh. Great, I cannot put down the kitchen. Static noises here, okay. Is it gone? Yeah. Is it gone? Is it still gone now? It's back. Okay, then it's Spotify. I will close Spotify therefore. Turn off the audio source. Let's start it again. How about now? Seems to be gone. Okay. Okay, that basically means for me that it is not enough just to mute the audio source of Spotify. I literally have to close Spotify. risk this. Turn this off. We turn on the garage. We turn off the gym. Dark room. We have to come back for that. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now I have. I had it. Okay. Where red is, purple goes. There we go. Okay. I don't have a gym in yet. Let's see what we can put down here. Oh, this is actually not bad. Like, the dark room, just next to the utility room. Just perfect. Hi, Bob. Ah, that's why. The static noise was faster than an hour. I guess. Maybe. I already just did this, and it should be fine. Do I get any items? No. Oh, a security card. Okay. That is at least something. Let's see what we can put down here. Okay, the lab is not necessary. The lab is not necessary at all. I don't have any diamonds. I have to put this down. Whatever this is. Wow. That sucked. That was shitty. Okay, the broken lever. There's a security door. Yes, because I turned it off. Shit. I mean, this time I have a key card. For fudge's sake. Okay, that is not so bad. Now I have to go back and turn on the security doors because I have a security card. one of the rare cases where you actually want the doors to be active. But then again, I also have no security room active. So, yeah. Whatever. Huh? I cannot put this down. It has to be the closet, no matter what I want. Okay. A dice and a key. That's nice. This is my only way forward, so to speak. Not very nice that I lost half my steps. Okay, this is the check-in, which is fun. This is funny. This is actually funny that you can know that this is the check-in because of this ticket. You can partially cheat this. That's nice. Well, no choice then to put this down. Why? Oh, I do have a sledgehammer. Okay. More dice. That is good. Sure. This is actually not a bad thing to put down, because I have the key card. That's pretty interesting. You might not really see it, but here, look at the crown. The crown actually looks like it has the rubies in it in this card, in this draft. But when you go in, it's not there. Oh, nice. The lockpick. I'll happily take that. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps, but I don't have a gem. Yeah, this is also a good room. Thank you so much. I'll take that. Now I can mute the other music because this music is overlapping. I'll take the boudoir. Sadly, no additional items. Only a gem. But a gem is better than nothing. I don't know. I always feel compelled to read through this again, despite that I don't need it. This would not be beneficial and would kill the run. I should put down the passageway despite that it costs like this. That was probably a bad decision, but don't have the shovel, so therefore in the foundation I don't think I get anything from this. I also should try to put down a useful room here. I took the power off the gym, so this negative effect doesn't exist. So I certainly will put it down because of that. No additional items. Kind of sad. I want to go downwards. What is the... What are you? Okay, this is not much better, but it gives me steps back. Also bananas. More steps. I'll take it. You. Sad part, there's nothing. Actually of interest here. That is not better. That's not better at all. You are really not very nice right now, game. You are very mean to me at the moment. It seems the battery pack is almost always spawning there. Worst part, I probably can now fabricate the desired. No, can I? No. Shit. Shit. Damn it. This would give me the power hammer. I should actually make this from the get-go anyway. The biggest problem is steps at the moment. A stronger sledgehammer that can also knock down weaker brick walls. Not useful. It says specifically brick walls. So it most likely doesn't work on the outside on the boards. Which is strange because if you have like a hammer that can break down weaker brick walls, why wouldn't it destroy wooden wood? Okay. I know where I saw a weakened brick wall, and it is in the secret garden. That's the only place I've seen a weaker brick wall. Let me think about the underground. There is a possibility that there is a specific place in a tunnel in the underground where you could use it as well. But otherwise, only the secret garden comes to mind. Well, at least I know what its function now is. This would be nice, but it is also not nice. This is nice, but it's also not nice. Am I going to do that? Oh, budget. Let's do it. Do I see an item there? Can't tell. There's a gem. Okay, good. This is a risk play. This is a risk play. Because everything I place now down is gonna cost me a key. Yep. Yep. I wish it would work on this, but I'm pretty sure this is connected to the big cog room. God. The garage, the lab. The lab is useless. Kind of expected a dead end, but we get more steps back, which is very important and very good. Okay. I mean, I have to go back into this room anyway. There's no loss here on steps. Sometimes you ask yourself, is the lockpick even worth it? So this is not going to help, and this is nice, but I cannot put it down. This is a risk. Last second save, potentially. This is useless. This is potentially actually not useless. Let's think about this. If I put down the kitchen I will be able to eat some food, which gives me more steps back. The reason I'm interested in getting steps back is because I still want to prove, I want to test if I was wrong with the outside. And there's the other potential where I could check out the shaft in the underground. Okay. Let's see. If I do this, I step in at 36. The kitchen will provide me with multiple meals. At least 2 meals I can get. The lower meals can, I think, give you like 3 steps or 5, and the bigger one is like 10 steps. But we can certainly say I will regain at least 5 steps, which would be put at 41. Isn't the sleeping mask also provided only when I draft the room or when I step into it? You know what? Let's just put down the kitchen. The first time you enter each bedroom. Only the first time. Okay. Let's go in. Okay, the kitchen is not gonna provide me with any. I wonder if this is the indication, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because it literally just tells me which is blue, which is red, but the pictures change every day. So this is gonna give me 15. My. And this gives me 5 for every green room. I have 1. It's still 5 steps. 13. So we get ourselves a club sandwich. And we get ourselves a chef's salad. Okay. I have 56 steps. That's almost crazy. Okay. Forward, left, and then just follow your nose. There's the additional bonus that I have running shoes, which is nice. Okay, I actually can follow this all the way down. I could make an educated guess in which room I would get the lever, but let's face it, I don't know. I'll take my last coin, I don't care. Okay. Back to the outside we are. First things first. I want to see if I cannot use this on that entrance. Most likely not, because of the specific description. I can! I can. Wow! That is actually so mean when you think about it. When you honestly think about it, that is extremely mean. Okay, this basically gives us access to the basement. This could potentially also mean that we can open this blocked path, which would also be extremely beneficial. Oh my god, unsuspected progress. I'm all here for it. What in the heck is this? Oh, this is the boiler room. Scripts and Rootford Mining Company. Patent for high pressure condenser. Yeah. Steam line to boiler. Remote box. Yeah. This is not going to show us anything new. Also, what is this song? Yeah. What is this? Foreman's log. Date 1917. Damn, son. Excavation progress is going smoothly. Oh, I'm sorry. Excavation progress is going smoothly, and crew spirits are higher than they have been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is in no small part due to the installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at the clay like dogs. The new steam-powered hoist and winches are fully operational, and we have been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as we had been previously excavating. Yeah. I don't think this holds any more information than that. Aha! And this is actually not on the map. No, actually it is on the map. But that's interesting. So, a dotted line indicates kind of a wall. This is nice progress, and it is also permanent progress. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. Jesus, this is a huge room. Huge room, but not actually anything of interest so far. So far. Why is this? That is extremely specific. Why? Well, oh, I can also fall down. Okay. I assume I have to use this on here to progress further. I will make an assumption. Oh, we have actually two. But if I progress there, I see a staircase down there. Cannot pass here. Are you usable? Yes. Okay, so I can only move this forward and back. How do you... Can I use this? No, but from the other side I could use this. But to do so, I would need you. This gives me access there. How do I get something here is the next question. Ah, I understand. I understand. And there's a green button. That means I need to go there as well. Yeah. Hi. Statue. How specific? Do you hold secrets? Apparently not. Yeah. Cannot interact with this. This is very specific. The basement door is locked. I'm so glad that I still have a key with me, because I was actually considering using this key. Anyway, before I do this, okay, this gives me access to shove this. But I need to shove this further first. I can't see. This poses also the problem that I need to do this. Okay, I get it. My bad. Okay. Yes, let's make shove boxes around puzzles. Okay, let's go over here. And then we can move this here and raise this. Okay. Which gives us access to over there. To, strangely enough, a staircase there. Okay, next question. Next question is, I also need to pass this somehow to over there. This so far serves no purpose, which is strange. No, this served the purpose of moving that. Okay. But this can only go forward and back, so this is not going to help, so I can basically put it back. Next. This one can be shoved here to give me access to there. In other words, I basically need this here. I think maybe I need it like here. That's gonna be the big question. I think we need to put it completely over there. I need to shove this over here first. That means you go forward. And you go forward. And today we are working in the warehouse. Nya, 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 nya. This should give me the access I need. I'm just concerned about this part. That's the only thing that concerns me. That I cannot go from here to there. And I feel like if I do it like this, I might also not be able to pass, but... Well, let's try it out. I guess. It's the only thing I can do, is just try it out. So far, everything works. I almost want to test it first. That works, but the other part doesn't work. Okay. This should work though. Well, let's waste our steps. Okay. Okay. Nothing specific here. Hello. What is this? 100 bells. Sandy Heights. 5 p.m. Oh, please take a screenshot of that. Anti-chamber entry controls. Yeah. I'm aware. Great Hall. Did I uncover the Great Hall so far? Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, but this is actually not new information for me. I already know that. Let's hope that this works out. Yep. Okay. Good, 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 good. Oh. Oh, this was what blocked the way. I see. One second. This blocks my way, and this blocks my way. I should move those. Otherwise, I'm blocked out. Yeah. And that wouldn't be a good idea. As we don't need specific access to the other part. So here's my shortcut. Good, good. Have my shortcut. Let's open this. Key does not fit. Wow, so it's a specific key. It's a specific key. It's a specific key. And it shows me the symbol of the chips. But also of the machine cog room. So, I'm looking at the wrong thing. So, okay. We have now access to the basement at any given point. That is good. So I'm not dependent on the tomb. I'm also not dependent to drain. Potentially not necessary to drain the fountain. There's still the question if it is useful to drain the entire reservoir. That is a good question. So I still need... Oh! Didn't the antechamber give me the basement key? Wasn't that the antechamber that gave me that specific key? There's a potential for that. I still don't know the torch chamber, what its function is. Okay, so I'm here. I cannot open that. I make the assumption that you can only actually get the elevator down by going in this room from the basement. For some reason, I assume that there's probably a lever to call it down. Okay, so this gives me at least this shortcut. It would be cool if this minecart could be removed completely, but I don't think that's going to happen, because then I would also have like this shortcut. As long as I don't change the water in the reservoir, I have always this way. Okay. So I have the basement, everything there. I cannot enter this, but I can enter this. This is not going to help me in any shape or form, at least not for this. Yes, it opens the final door, but it doesn't matter because I cannot reach the antechamber today. Oh, I get it. So this isn't like a hidden tunnel here. It is basically just an arrow that points to this tunnel and says like, this is an excavation tunnel. I get it. You cannot see it, but I look at the underground map. I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, so I cannot reach the antechamber. It's not possible anymore on this day. But we had the power hammer. We opened this up down here. And this song is annoying. Okay, so I cannot do anything there, but I'm at the other progress. Do I need to go in this direction at all? That is the next question. So it would lead me to this room, which has nothing for me anymore. I could go over the reservoir to the other side. I heard that. I cannot go up the fountain. There's no need to go there. There's no need to go there. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. Which doesn't help me. No. I can't really do anything here. At all. There's the other entrance. There's the other entrance that is in darkness. I do not think I can do anything with the power hammer there. Yeah, no, cannot do there anything. There's nothing in the orchard. I also don't think it helps against like actual metal doors. But try it is worth. Why are you so prominently pointing in this direction? Okay. That's a lot of progress, actually. You know, because of the RNG factor of this game, I feel like sometimes you kind of skip ahead. Meanwhile, others are like dealing with secrets that you have not discovered. And it makes me feel like maybe you can finish the game with without actually, you know, without actually do all the puzzles? Is a chance for that? See, I don't think I can do anything in there. Because they are just boxes, they are like torches to the side, which I still think that this one device would help to light them, but I think it doesn't. I still have this, where I'm still looking for the last red fire. Red fire? What I'm talking about? Blue fire, of course. Red fire. It is now blue. Very good. Okay, we are back to silence. So I have opened this already, but we are looking for the last chip before that door in there is going to open. There's also a computer, but the computer wants an admin. And I don't know what the admin is. I only have the password for the other computer to log into the network, but an admin I don't have. So basically what I'm trying to figure out is, can I do anything with this door? In all honesty, I don't think that my power hammer here is doing me any favor here. Nope. And that is exactly what I expected. There is nothing in the orchard. Just very curious about something. Okay. I kind of wanted to see if I can use the hammer on the apple trees, despite the fact that you could basically just pick these apples. But the game is like, no, you can't. Now I have double music again. Sorry about that. I still think that this kind of is a secret, but I could be wrong because the game is very good at making you extremely paranoid about what is a secret and what isn't. Yeah, that basically means I cannot really proceed anymore in any shape and any form. Sucks. Let me think. Okay. Not today. But this is really massive progress without even expecting it at all. We built a red inn.